Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. So this is to be an updated and ultimate recap on how to progress through Prestige and through Endless. I'm gonna show you guys practically with all the different upgrades, in which order you wanna get them, why you wanna get them, so that I can give you an overall overview on the best progression. Because unfortunately on my new account series I made several mistakes or things I thought would be best. I ended up being not best. So that's why I wanted to do this video, to just try to summarize the best progression. Now, in order to first unlock Endless, you're gonna need to complete stage 5.8. So once you complete this one, this is where you unlock Endless. And as soon as you unlock Endless, you're gonna select and you're gonna start playing on it. So that's the first thing. As you unlock Endless, you're gonna see as well that you're gonna have these additional upgrades down here that are unlocked. Prestige as well, it's unlocked. You're gonna need 24 stars total on stage 5 and 1 special for Blue Ring to unlock it. This is gonna allow you to start selling maps and start resetting quests for Prestige tickets. And you're gonna of course get this one as well. Now you're gonna see that you're gonna need certain requirements to be able to progress through the Prestige research. Because of course the most important upgrades are loot frequency and loot rarity. These ones are the ones you're gonna unlock as quickly as you can, and therefore you're gonna need to satisfy the requirements. So the first requirement is gonna be to reset quest once, and that's why right away after you unlock Endless, you're gonna start playing on the first stage and the second stage, and you're gonna start completing quests. You're gonna play on Endless, because by playing on Endless, you're gonna be able to get a little bit more loot. By completing quests, you also get biddes, so that is gonna already be some biddes you're gonna be able to save up for yourself for later on. First stage requires only certain towers, so like basic sniper or cannon. So it should be pretty easy and fast to complete, so it shouldn't really take you that long. And remember, once you reach 25%, you wanna reset. So as soon as you reach it, you don't want to keep on going, all right? Reach 25% and reset. Now, something that helps as well in this process is if you reset your start research and you unlock this upgrade down here. I'm gonna just show it to you. That is gonna allow you to get the additional quest slot. It doesn't look like much, but having an additional quest slot, this one right here, it's super useful. And that's gonna allow you to do quests even more quickly. And because at this stage your main goal is actually doing quests and not farming any levels, not farming resources, not farming green peppers or anything else, this is the best. So if you can get this upgrade, do it on the start research. And remember as well that you can play any levels on easy if you want to, and you can try to get the 3 stars in case you haven't get them yet. So the more stars you get, of course, the more likely you're gonna be able to have enough stars, right, to then unlock this extra quest slot. So that's just what I recommend. And once you reset your quest, you're gonna be able to keep on going here, right? You're gonna see that the next requirement is gonna be selling a prestige map for more than 50 tickets. Now I have a full video dedicated on that, so I'm gonna link it in the description below, so you guys can check them out. And I don't recommend here to get the additional quest slot that's gonna cost 400 tickets, because it's pretty expensive. And so I would recommend to just stick here to the extra quest slot from the start research, and that's it. Then you saw one map for more than 50 tickets. That's one requirement. You're gonna need 2 maps. That's another requirement. You're gonna then need 3 maps, right? And this is when you reach the other part where you're gonna need to reset twice. You're gonna need to reset quests a second time. And once again, just play on Endless. Remember, lowest difficulty possible, and just go stage 1 and a couple of the stage 2 levels, and that should be enough to reach 25%, and then reset again. Now, before resetting, and as you're doing all these things, you should be able to gain biddes, you should be able to gain resources, green pepper, you should be able to gain a lot of things. And that's why I recommend as well to spend some of the green peppers, especially that you earn on this prestige ticket drop rate, that can increase the amount of tickets you get when you reset quests or when you sell custom maps. And yeah, at least like level 7 I think should be pretty easy to get. Like it's less than 2 million green peppers. And remember, you can earn also green peppers by selling resources in case you might have many of one kind, or selling blueprints. So yeah, there are many ways in which you can get, green peppers also by selling stuff. And so that's another thing that I recommend to get. And once you complete the quest twice, so you reset the quest the second time, this is when you finally unlock loot frequency and loot rarity. Remember, so far you don't have to play 6.3, you don't have to farm, you don't have to do any of those things because it's pointless, because you're just not enough like levels in the prestige tree to really benefit from like farming 6.3. Once you unlock loot frequency, right, you can see the requirement is going to be selling a total of 5 maps for more than 50 tickets, and that's something that you're going to have to do. And yeah, that's when you unlock loot frequency and loot rarity. Now this is the stage in which you go into the next phase, that is farming 6.3. So once again, you wanna reset here the start research, and very important, you have to get these 2 upgrades. Actually, these 3 upgrades. The first one is gonna be coins generated per minute. Then you're gonna need the enemy speed reduction, that is this one right here. Here we go, this one. Very, very important for the AFK strategy. Then you can also go for some additional modifier mining speed and mining speed. Then loot rarity here, 5%. And then one of the most important ones is the extra 20% on loot frequency that you can find up here. Here we go. So these are the upgrades like that you have to get. Of course, then there are many others that are pretty nice and that you also want to unlock. But yeah, it's like these are the extras, right? The extra like damage or attack speed or power or stuff like that, right? But yeah, the most important things are going to be the extra loot frequency, extra loot rarity, the mining speed, enemies speed reduction, and then the extra mining speed. And this is where you start farming 6.3. Now before you farm 6.3, try to spend as many resources as you can on endless mode difficulty. You're gonna need green peppers and the special 4 blueprints. Remember, you can also craft these ones. If in case you don't have them right away, you can craft them using the special 3 blueprints. See, you can craft these ones by using special 2. You can craft the special 2 by using special 1, and you can craft the special 1 using also these common blueprints. So it's many ways how you can craft these ones. And try to get as many levels as you can here on the endless mode difficulty. This is going to allow you to have this bar, right? See, and this bar can increase the difficulty, of course, giving you more rewards. So that's why you wanna get it. And as many levels as you can, and then as you just keep on playing 6.3, right, you start farming it, you wanna keep on upgrading it. Very important as well, and that's a mistake that I personally did, is do not upgrade bit dust drop rate. You have to leave it level 0. This is something super important, because the more you upgrade this one, the less legendary loot you're gonna get, and the more bit dust you're gonna get instead. So you're gonna be gaining less loot, and less loot means less items to place on your custom maps to get prestige tickets. So that's why you're gonna leave this one a 0. You don't care about bit dust. The few bit dust that you can earn by farming 6.3, by completing quests, by doing the daily quests, by doing the journal stuff is gonna be more than enough to upgrade your splash level, right? To make it a little bit stronger, to upgrade a little as well your mining speed here for Infer, and your modifier speed. Also talking about like farming 6.3, right? So these upgrades do not require a lot of bits, right? So you should be able, with the few bits that you earn, you should be able to upgrade these ones slowly, right? You just slowly upgrade them. And that's the only thing you're gonna use bits on. You don't need to use bits on any other upgrade. Yeah, that's just it. All right. So upgrade the endless mode difficulty as much as you can. Keep on upgrading the prestige ticket drop rate as you keep on selling cast maps, right, to get more prestige tickets to unlock loot frequency and loot rarity. Now the goal is to upgrade loot frequency and loot rarity both at level 10. So you upgrade them together like 1-1. Then at this stage you want to keep a 2-1 ratio. So you want to upgrade loot frequency until you reach level 20, right? So 20-10, you can see here's double, and then you're gonna upgrade for every 2 levels of loot frequency. You upgrade 1 of loot rarity. 2 levels here and 1 loot rarity. All right, that's how you want to progress until you're gonna reach your loot frequency level 40 and your loot rarity level 20. Once you reach this stage, this is when you should stop upgrading loot rarity at all, and you're gonna just focus on loot frequency. Remember, in all this stage, you're using the FAK strategy. I'm gonna link it in the description below once again. Keep bidder drop rate level 0, keep on upgrading endless mode difficulty until you can max it out. Remember also for the very last level to use a research ticket because it's very expensive. And in the meantime, as you're also gaining the lucky shot tickets and all that stuff, you can try on the wheel, right? You can try to earn your research tickets. That's going to allow you to get one upgrade for free, and that can be especially beneficial for like mining speed, for the modifier speed. So rather than using bidders, you're going to be able to use the tickets, right? So you can get those researches free. Just remember to keep 1 ticket free for the very last level of endless mode difficulty. So in that way you can play on 6.3 on the highest difficulty possible. Remember as well that in case you see your splash is too weak, you need some extra damage, that you can also spend some bidders on splash. You can even use research tickets for the abilities of splash, especially the first ability. And so yeah, you can just upgrade your splash until you think it's strong enough to deal with the amount of enemies that the miner is spawning. And just keep on using the FAK strategy. Keep on using your green peppers right here on the prestige ticket drop rate, and just keep on using all the tickets on loot frequency. You want to keep using the FAK strategy until you hit loot frequency level 80. After this level, so once your loot frequency is higher, level 80, so like level 81, 82, you want to stop using the FAK strategy and you want to start using the shorter strategy on 6.3. So you want to place like the miner at around 5 minutes and 25 seconds of in-game time, and then you want to play until pretty much 10 minutes and 50, and then you want to reset. You're going to end the game, you're going to collect, and then you're going to just keep on going. And that is going to end up being a lot more beneficial than using the FAK strategy, in which you play for a lot longer. And you're going to just keep upgrading loot frequency until you reach loot frequency level 93. Here is where you reset loot rarity. So you use the accelerators once again to reset. You get back a lot of tickets. You can see here 21.8 thousand tickets, and you want to use those tickets to upgrade your loot frequency up to level 97. This is gonna already start giving you a ton of loot, because it's insane how much loot you get from level 90, like from level 96 to level 97, and especially then as you get level 98. Level 98 is the maximum loot possible, because you have 980% here plus the 20% from the star research. So you reach the cap of 1000% loot frequency, and you're gonna see that you're gonna get a ton of loot. And yeah, once you get this, then it's just time to start upgrading loot rarity, and just keep doing the same. So you keep on selling your cast maps. Remember always to craft the lower platforms into the higher ones, so you can place the legendary ones that are worth more prestige tickets. You place as many sources as you can, teleports, everything, right, that you know you're not gonna use, you can sell. And yeah, you just keep on using the prestige tickets to then just keep on upgrading loot rarity. And this is when you just upgrade loot rarity, like you don't have to do anything else. The more loot rarity you get, the more bid dust you're gonna be starting to earn. Even if the bid dust property is level 0 and you still want to keep it level 0, you're gonna be gaining more and more and more bidders. Just keep on upgrading your prestige ticket drop rate, right? You're here using the green peppers. Keep on upgrading at this stage. You should be able to almost max very quickly your overall mining speed for Infure and also the modifier mining speed, because of just how many resources and how many bidders you get at this stage. You can even upgrade your special ability more. Yeah, just keep on upgrading your rarity until you max it, until you reach level 100. And at this stage as well, an upgrade that it's pretty nice to get is coin generation when you start using the short runs on 6.3. This can also help. Also, the coins at the beginning can help. And once you have max rarity, right, this is when you wanna now start upgrading with the drop rate. At this stage, you should have your splash almost maxed out, so maximum damage. Your overall mining speed and modifier mining speed should also be maxed or close to max. And then you're gonna just upgrade with the drop rate. So now that you have max loot frequency, loot rarity, you don't need any more to sell cast maps. And that's why you don't need any more as much loot as possible. You need now bidders, and that's why you wanna research it, right? You wanna keep it, you wanna upgrade it up to level 50. Also, this is another research that requires a lot of bidders, so you can also use research tickets in case you might need. But at this stage, as I said before, you should be able to earn around like 3,000 to 4,000 bidders per run on 6.3. So it should be no difficult to just keep on progressing here. You max it, and then you just max everything else, and that's just how it is to progress. And yeah, so that's just a quick recap. I hope that you guys are gonna be able to avoid my mistakes and the things I ended up doing that just delayed my overall progression and completion of the game. And yeah, let me know if you have any doubts or any questions in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.